football in the off-season,
a few how-to videos,
geography quiz,
Easter candy sports,
and 6 words, 6 short stories. I'm Ben.
and I'm John.
Welcome to Bulldog Bites.
This is kind of a big deal today. We've got people from the newspaper here. We're going to have people from the radio here. We've got people from our foundation here, from the Alumni Association, because they've got a really cool announcement to give today. We've got school board members here. So let's introduce some people for you this morning, and then we're going to get right to why we're really here. Okay? Terry Martin is here from the foundation. Carolyn Van, she's also here from the Alumni Association. And Michelle Connor is here from the foundation as well. So I'm going to turn things over to them, and we're going to go ahead and get started.
Good morning, everyone. Well, we are here today to present the Teacher of the Year. This teacher was nominated for this award by her colleagues, friends, and parents of former students. The Decades of Excellence Crystal Bell Award is co-sponsored by the LCSD Foundation and the LCS Alumni Association. The award is presented annually to honor outstanding teachers who have dedicated their careers to the education of our children. This individual has been selected as the Lamar's Community Schools 2022 Teacher of the Year and awarded the Decades of Excellence Crystal Bell Award. She began her teaching career with the Lamar's Community School District 24 years ago and has been teaching first grade at Gluckholm Elementary the entire time. She has also served on the Curriculum, Instruction, and Assessment team, leading professional development for the district's first grade teachers since the inception of the Teacher Leadership Program 8 years ago. This teacher is a whole-brain teaching staff member and applies whole-brain teaching strategies in her classroom. She is a platinum certified trainer for Whole Brain Teachers of America and vice principal of the Alpha Hawk Virtual Academy, a digital school of educators from around the world. Please join me in presenting the Teacher of the Year Award to John Greger. Will be honored at the Foundation Banquet on Wednesday, April 27th. And she is also being presented with a plaque and then a check for herself, and then she will be given $500 to use in her classroom.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much. Ever since I was in kindergarten, I wanted to be a teacher. I love it, I dream about it, I think about it, I wake up, I always try to improve and get better, and my students know that we really work on making improvements, right? We try to really work on being kind, I just love what I do. I love working here. We've got an amazing staff of teachers that really want what's best for our students, so thank you very much.
It may be spring sports season, but the football teams are still getting together. Player and reporter Christian Cook has the story.
Even though football is officially over, Coach Vigdal and the Bulldogs are making a change. From March 10th to March 31st, the coaches and players started meeting in the library every other morning. During these meetings, they talk about different ways of teamwork, what they will start doing, and things they need to stop doing. And overall, building a team bond. Motivational books were assigned to each grade level, 9 through 11. Players were asked to read each week and reflect upon this section. Here's what some players had to say.
One thing I learned from the football meetings is being uncommon and different from other people.
Why I came to the meetings is to become a better football player and a teammate.
Thing I learned from the meeting is that I like to wake up in the mornings and all that stuff. It gave me a lot of energy and all that stuff.
One thing I learned from the Lamar's football meetings is I need to start going to the weight room.
One thing I learned from Lamar's football meetings is being accountable and showing up.
Now here's a few quotes from the players.
One quote I learned from the book is words put pictures in your mind impact how you feel.
A quote is, talent you have naturally, skill is only developed by hours and hours and hours of beating on your craft, by Will Smith.
One quote I learned from the football meeting is your value comes from who you are, not what you do.
A preparation for any skill is always important. The next two segments feature some of our students that may not be involved in the school sports, but still have athletic skills.
Beginner skaters usually want to kickflip but don't know how to. First, you will need to know how to ollie. For an ollie, you have to pop the board, then slide your front foot like this. Now you will need to flick your foot out. Now add it all together. You'll need to practice catching the board with your front foot for a while, then land on it. Now you know one of the coolest skateboard tricks.
How well do you know your geography skills? Reporter Maddie Weinberg surveyed students to find out what they did or did not know.
Oh my gosh. To be real, no. But I know it's not in. You know what? I'm just gonna take a wild guess and be like, there.
No. It's somewhere in here.
Germany?
Hiroshima.
No. Not gonna lie.
Just try to name them.
Michigan.
That's one of them.
There you go.
Lake Superior.
That is another one of them.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Oh, Huron, Lake Michigan. Nope, that's all I got.
No, Superior's one of them. That's it.
What's a province?
It's like the states.
And where?
Canada.
10.
I'm going to say 8.
20.
Gosh. Okay. Ireland. Irish. So, is it something Patrick? No. I don't know a random city. Berlin. Next question.
Germany?
Obviously Berlin.
Asia. No. That's a continent. No, it's not. I'm embarrassing myself on China.
Japan. Papua New Guinea and Philippines.
Mexico and Guatemala.
Here's a few more public service announcements our students have made.
Is Dr. Iverson available?
How do they get your number? Do you know?
Probably from someone else I know.
So you know. Okay. Obviously, what we can do is, get into the realm of the cyberbullying and that stuff, and obviously, we don't want you to have to deal with that type of issues. We need to try to figure out who's sending this to you and that kind of stuff. So if we get any ideas, that's what you're gonna need to let us know, and then once we go with that, we'll go through our bullying and harassment policy with them.
All right.
Okay. So I appreciate you bringing that to me. Yep. Thank you.
Have you ever thought about what the world would be like if we treated nature like sports, possibly making the growing plants as competitive as football? New Hampshire PBS says that by the year 2032, more than 70% of the Earth's land surface is likely to be destroyed, fragmented, or disturbed by cities, roads, mines, and other infrastructures of human civilization. Your efforts to save the environment can save the world.
Video 1 class has been practicing storytelling and editing by creating short films that use 6 words and 6 shots. Here's a few examples.
Some middle school student recently missed school for a fun competition. Here's more.
18 middle school teams and 7 high school teams from area schools competed in the Book Bash competition Wednesday, April 6th. Siouxland Christian and Sioux City hosted the competition. 3 teams from Lamar's Community Middle School competed. Students form teams of 2 to 6 readers. They then read from a list of books and compete as a team against other teams by answering questions on a computer that teachers from the involved schools have written. There are 2 rounds, one with 10 easier questions for each book and then 10 higher level questions for each title. The top scoring teams are awarded medals and books. Each participating student also receives a free book. The Lamar's teams did not score in the top 3, but most had fun participating. Kelly Gardner and Demetrius Vertiz-Kenowith gave their input.
I liked that we read a lot of books, we had a lot of options of books, and well, we got to read in general.
And I joined Book Bash because I thought it was a new opportunity for me to learn new books I've never read. And I wanted to also figure out books I didn't want to read at first until I actually gave them a try. I would do it again because it's lots of fun reading new people and also reading a whole bunch of books that you might like.
Great job.
Bash looks like a great opportunity for those who love to read.
I may not love to read, but I do like candy. Our question of the week is people's favorite Easter candy. Let's see the results.
What is your favorite Easter candy?
Peeps. Cadbury cream eggs.
The Reese's peanut butter cup with the bunny.
Skittles on a good day, and Reese or Puffs on my best days.
Reese's eggs. Peeps.
Cadbury eggs.
Kisses.
Junior pack from Lolly's.
Reese's mini peanut butter eggs.
Skittles on a good day. Reese's on my best.
Twizzlers and Nerds.
Caramel M&Ms.
Purple Skittles. Charlie eggs and Snickers.
Reese's. Twix.
Cadbury eggs.
Skittles on a good day. Reese's on my best days.
Well, it looks like people loved their Easter candy, but the most liked candies were Reese's and Skittles.
Favorite Easter candy is M&M's. How about you?
I like Reese's. Before we go to our regular segments, here's sports update from Mason Gangler.
Due to weather, many sporting events this last week were canceled, but luckily Bulldog Video Media was able to go out to the first ever varsity girls soccer game in which Zoe Whitcup scored a hat trick, which is 3 goals by 1 player in a single game. Congrats to the girls on their first varsity win, and hopefully we'll get more sports footage in weeks to come.
Good luck to all our athletes, tennis, golf, track and field, and soccer. And now for a look at 2 new puppies for 2 of our high school employees.
It's time for the Bulldog Video Media Pet of the Week. Meet Gertrude and Rizzo. Gertrude and Rizzo are mini Australian Shepherds. They belong to high school library assistant Mrs. Betzworth and high school aide Mrs. Swanberg. They love to run around with each other and explore. They also like to play with their toys together. Gertrude and Rizzo are 2 great dogs.
got something special for all you art lovers. At LCHS, we are once again hosting the annual art show. It will take place on May 3rd from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. and admission is free. Come to the art show to see all of the works done by students throughout the school year.
Thanks for watching.